For the sake of addressing Armored Core 6's announcement while it's still hot, and at the risk of becoming a dinosaur by the time this video is finished, let's go ahead and talk about the trailer that released apparently right after the FromSoftware company won, was it Best Game Direction, and then subsequently after that, they also won Game of the Year for Elden Ring. Because if FromSoftware is going to do it, they're going to do it big. Um, those of you who haven't seen the trailer, you can go check it out on IGN's YouTube channel. I just saw it there. A friend of mine, absolute Chad that he is, has been keeping me abreast of this. So the second he had access to the trailer, he sent me the link, and I watched it, and I'm excited. Those of you who haven't seen it yet, go and do so. I'm going to talk about it, so if you don't want spoilers, well, that's your problem. You've been officially warned. Those of you who have seen it, and to my beautiful subscribers, every single one of you, I imagine, have already seen it because it's kind of a big deal. In the trailer itself, we witness a bipedal, I'm going to say mech, because I don't know if it's a type of MT or if it's an AC. But it's scavenging for parts. Like it pulls off one of the older model, like it almost looked like the White Glint arm, which I don't need you doing that to me. Okay. White Glint's my bread and butter. And that that mech was collecting parts. Had a backpack with with a massive pile of salvage on it, so I'm assuming that there's probably a mechanic for salvaging or um, I guess junking stuff. Salvage operation sounds more appropriate. But we see the world, which, if I recall, the proposal was that it not be Earth, but the world that is depicted is burned to ash by a massive event. Um, and I am quite curious as to what all happens, how this plays out. But at the barest, most basic form, we've got giant robot go bang bang explode. So I'm here for that. But um, it was kind of odd seeing a quadruped or a quad leg AC. I'm assuming that's what they're going to call these because I'm calling it that. Take center stage, so to speak, and to use a pile driver weapon, no less, which looked gnarly. I'm excited about that. We didn't see a Karasawa, which was interesting. I half expected to see that as a massive teaser. That mantle is leaning really far forward. That's no bueno. Fireplace mantle. It's supposed to be attached to the wall. It really is not. I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, what was I saying? Quadruped with a massive pile driver on the left arm. I'm very excited to see that. We saw some reference to back-mounted swappable weapons, uh, as in Armored Core 5, and if I recall, Verdict Day did that too. I don't know. That was a feature that a lot of people liked. I personally wasn't entirely fond of it, but it looks like both options are there. You can swap or you can maintain. So, like, you can swap to like a back-mounted rifle or weapon or whatever. It looked like an overed weapon. Um, or if that's not your thing, then you can stick with standard back-mounted equipment that is stationary, that is not swappable. Um, that's what it looked like to me. If that's the case, if they incorporated both of those features, that is gonna be sexy. I'm gonna look forward to that because that level of actual customization for your combat ability, that's gonna bring us a whole new level of intensity to combat. Um, until we get some gameplay trailers or footage or anything like that, until we actually get some gameplay action, I'm going to go ahead and say that I doubt the quick boost mechanic from Armored Core 4 and 4 Answer is in there. However, it would be remiss to not be present because a lot of people really enjoyed that. It brought a new intensity and speed to Armored Core, the likes of which was sorely needed or per the opinion of people like myself and others. That Armored Core 4 Answer, until I see otherwise, is going to be my bread and butter, and that'll never change. I'm still going to finish my project, but I need to get my laptop back for that. And it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. We did see energy based weaponry, something that reminded me of assault armor, but it was a back mounted energy weapon that generated a charge, maybe an EMP pulse weapon, possibly, as my hand shakes a bit. Um, Homie, you gotta stop. There we go. That's better. Uh, what else was there? I only watched it once. I should have watched it like 4 or 5 times. Let's see. Cataclysmic world-ending event. Check. Um, Organized military factions that look like. Check. Multiple pilots active at once. Check. This new like visor effect that dropped down. That yeah, I love it. Um, Sometimes I forget my tattoo was even there. Um, that was interesting. I'm not quite sure. It was whenever a back-mounted primary weapon was switched in, and the visor dropped down. I'm assuming it was a back-mounted primary. It could have been like something like an overed weapon or a back-mounted melee held in reserve. I would say possibly. I don't know. It looked somewhat blade-ish. If that makes any sense. I don't know. Melee. It looks kind of melee, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that the bread and butter is going to be there, the overboost. Um, we saw some legacy parts, I want to say, or at least referential parts. Like it looked like the eye from, I believe, Armored Core 3 and Nexus. I think Nexus is the more prominent one, if my memory serves me correctly. But it looked like eye was there um, as a headpiece. The cores I'll have to go back over, and the arms look formulaic, legs do. The quad legged AC swinging one weapon and destroying a lot of enemies in front of it. I'm not sure what that was exactly. I didn't get. I need to do like an actual analysis of that. It looked to me like a melee weapon, and then when it was swung, did a lot of exploding in front of the mech. So either it was a melee weapon swung on all of them all at once and they instantaneously exploded, or it was a melee-ish weapon that, when swung, caused the explosion to happen, which I doubt that to be the case. It was most likely a standard melee weapon, but it could have been something else. I don't know. I just know that I need more of this. I'm gonna need that second trailer already, and the game would be great. Um, I didn't see any specific details as far as like the actual specific month. I just know that there's the 2023 release sometime in 2023. Um, if FromSoftware loves me, they'll release it on my birthday on November 2nd, and then I'll scream at the top of my lungs in sheer joy and maybe pass out from lack of oxygen, and it'll be a good time. Well, I'll be happy. By we, I mean me. Let's see. Um, I'm very excited for this. The trailer itself was very appealing. It's going to be on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam. So we're getting a full current gen release, which is going to be fantastic. So it's going to be everywhere. I'm hoping that we have the online playability that we've always wanted. So co-op for missions, and I'm gonna need a single player campaign. I'm gonna need that story. I don't want it's something that's tied specifically to online. I want a dedicated story that was lovingly crafted, um, which is why we love Armored Core in the first place. And to have the online playability would be fantastic. So co-op teams would be I'd be okay with that. The whole team idea to me seemed kind of goofy, but I was really into it. I was there for it. That's why I played Armored Core 5 in the first place, because territorial team battling sounded fantastic to me. Still does. And I know that it was one of the more favored mechanics of Armored Core 5, at least for a while. Um, I'm out of touch with that category of AC fan, but only because I haven't been able to be very active in the AC community anyway. I've been very limited. Working full time has been a pain, but in the sense of like I have less free time than I had previously, and I already had barely any. So I'm living on scraps of free time that I can scrape together. Yeah. So, if you've enjoyed this, if you have anything you want to say in the comment section down below, I would love to hear and see what you think about this. So be sure to let me know with a comment. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't. Please do, because I'd love to be able to interact with y'all a lot more. And also, I can do community posts now, so I can do that more often. It's something if you're not used to having it, you don't think about using it. And I'm not used to having it, so I need to get in the mindset of using that. I need to try and set up a poll or something. Um, I don't know. I'm really excited. For the first hour that I knew about this, I wanted to scream just in sheer joy and excitement, like it was in there. Now it's concentrated and condensed, and now I just want to get drunk and party for this. So it's not as bad, you know. Definitely not the lesser of two evils, but it's what I want. But yeah, no, this is big news for the Armored Core community and everybody that I've had comments so far in my previous video talking about the announcement. We're all stoked. Everybody's all we're pretty gung ho about this. So hit that bell icon for notifications so you can get uploaded so you can get updated on any uploads I have in the future. Notifications are very important on that. Um, and I'm so excited. If you'd like to help me get my laptop out any faster, out of pawn where it's currently sitting unused, and it's covered in Sword Art Online stickers that I finally got to put on there right before I pawned it, which breaks my heart. If you'd like to help me get that back so I can get back to uploading actual videos of gameplay and recording and being happy and editing and doing my character voices, building up to the actual story that I want to tell, because I finally got to where King 44 and I could record, and I have all this video footage to go over and edit, and I can't do any of that. So if we can fix that, that'd be fantastic. If you want to help me do so, you can send money, whatever you can, because every bit helps, to my Cash App, and the cash tag for that is discount Walter White, and that's all one word. And I, again, I would be incredibly grateful. Any help you can give will be appreciated. I want my laptop back. It's a high-end gaming laptop, and I use it specifically for this channel to edit and upload videos. That's my main focus for having it. That's the whole reason I bought it in the first place, just so I could be able to run the programs I needed to do this. Even in the most basic forms, I need to be able to do this. So if you can help me get that back, I'd be grateful. And I'll give you all the shout outs that I can if you want any of that. You want notification, you're gonna notification. You want recognition, you're gonna get it. And I just I'm so very excited for this. I'm so happy for us all. And I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night and day, morning, whatever it is, whenever it is you're watching this. And know that I love all of you. I adore all of you. I am grateful for all of you. To my subscribers, thank you. To those of you who haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'm grateful for your views, your likes, your comments, all of it. And I'm very excited. I've been very patient, and I have worked very hard to try and be able to do, as even the few videos that I've done, I've put forth great effort and time and desire for this. And to see this FromSoftware finally giving us something, it blows my mind. I'm excited, but I can't wait to get back to making videos. I need that. So any help you can give, I will be eternally grateful, more than you could ever understand. And until then, drop a like, a comment, and a follow, and we'll see where this road takes us. So y'all stay frosty, and I'll see you out there.